Hello hustlers, and welcome back to the IVA Hustle channel. IVA Hustle provides education for freelancers and independent contractors. IVA Hustle can help you with things from startup to expansion and beyond. We'll give you tips on setting goals, doing research, planning, money management, and more. If this is the kind of information you find helpful, please hit the like button to let us know and help us out so we can continue to produce this kind of content to help hustlers like you. We also invite you to subscribe and tap the bell icon to be notified when we upload new content. And definitely share it on your social media to help get the messages out to others seeking the information we provide. In today's economy, you should remember, IVA Hustle, do you? Then act on it. This is day 10 of our special 30-day freelance business money mindset challenge. In this episode we'll discuss 3 reasons it's normal to lose money in business. Let's be clear about business and financial investments. You'll sometimes do things correctly and other times incorrectly. Being in business entails doing that. Some things you'll try will be done correctly and you'll grow the business or increase your profits. Therefore, you should realize that you will also do some things incorrectly, which will result in occasionally losing money, which is acceptable. This trial and error way of doing things is an actual learning tool for you. The goal, in the long run, is to make more money than you lose, otherwise, your business isn't successful. It's part of a healthy learning curve. If you are not suffering from a lack mindset, you will learn how to fix what you are doing wrong. A healthy mental attitude about money realizes that if you do make a poor decision and lose some money, just know that it's acceptable. A wealth building mentality allows you to understand that through your mistakes, you gain knowledge from these experiences. Then, once you've identified what doesn't work, you can find ways to not repeat your previous errors. When you do this process and see the end results right or wrong, you've made an achievement, and this achievement will prevent you from choosing poorly in the future. Redefining loss in your mind is the one thing you might want to accomplish. For example, you could perceive spending $100 on running an email marketing campaign that had no views or clicks as a catastrophic failure. This is a lack mentality way of thinking. But a wealth building mentality would think of it as a lesson in how to target your audience more effectively. A wealth building mindset would take the campaign and research it. Then they might tweak it and try again and compare the results. In any event, a wealth building mentality means you perform trial and error things in order to learn more. To help you train your thinking towards building and growing, you can lessen your likelihood of experiencing financial loss by. So let's take a look at some ways to help you begin to change your way of thinking. Number 1, knowing yourself. Always be authentic. Your business should be a reflection of you. With regards to who you are and what you will and won't do, be realistic. For example, if you suffer from anxiety from public speaking and have never spoken at even one live public event, do not start a business that requires you to do so. Or if you are afraid of flying or meeting new people, you will not be successful if you decide to operate a freelance business giving tours in France. This is not to say that you shouldn't challenge yourself and try something new, but keep in mind that you should move slowly and focus on one item at a time. This means that if you eventually want to run a business where you travel the world and give speeches in front of an audience, or tours, you must start from scratch. Take on each challenge separately. If you're afraid of heights and want to get over it, you'll need to go slowly and seek out expert assistance. Remember, a wealth building personality isn't afraid to get help. It's through this help that you learn the techniques to be successful. If you really want to, you can do it. Number 2, conduct research. It's vital to stay open-minded when you feel like your core beliefs are being questioned. Open a new window and perform further research. Keep track of the original researchers, funding sources, various interpretations, etc. Nothing should be overlooked. Continue to perform tests on a small scale to determine whether your business concept is viable. Consider whether the concept adheres to your morals and ideals. If it does and you are seeing returns on your investment, then proceed. Even if the return is a small one, you can prove that there is a market for your services and keep it moving. Number 3, employ the best experts for your budget. Hiring the appropriate professionals to take the lead for you is another strategy to prevent failure, loss, and errors. You have a better chance of success if you work with an expert. An example of this is typically why large corporations work with advertising agencies. It's profitable. Do you think they'd still be doing it if it didn't consistently pay off? The answer is yes. You see, even if an advertising campaign fails, it's not as bad considering they are generally running more than one at a time in different markets. The return on investment is still good. Because they know what doesn't work in one market will in another. As a small business owner, freelancer, side hustler, or independent contractor, you will not have the budget to hire an advertising agency, but that doesn't mean you can't benefit from finding cost-effective solutions to mimic what you've learned from big corporations. You can set a marketing campaign for $5, $10 a day on social media sites like Facebook, etc., and see what kind of results you receive after 2 weeks or a month. If you are not comfortable with creating your own social media marketing campaign, then hire someone who is. You will be successful if you hire the correct professionals and ask them to do a task that will generate income and be measurable. Keep in mind that just because you hire someone, there are situations when you'll make the incorrect decision due to incorrect information either in the advertising of the person you chose to hire or based upon the results of the testing they did. However, if you've adopted a procedure that calls for testing smaller projects first, it's probable that the loss won't be significant, and if you analyze the errors and identify the cause, the lesson you learned will probably still enable you to save money and time in the future. Okay, that's all for this episode. We look forward to you joining us daily for the next 30 days and learn how to improve your money EQ. But if you don't want to wait the full 30 days, visit our Gumroad page and download your copy of the I've Hustle 30-Day Freelance Business Money Mindset Challenge. Do you want to learn more about how you can get your freelance business off the ground? Head on over to the I've Hustle on Gumroad and grab yourself the I've Hustle Freelance Business Startup Kit. The I've Hustle Freelance Business Startup Kit will teach you how to gain the freedom and flexibility of being your own boss and create a life you'll love. You can also grab a copy of the I've Hustle Big Book of Freelancing from Amazon. It's full of startup ideas, including instructions to start freelancing quickly using the skills you already have. You'll find the 27 top side gigs for today's markets inside, along with step-by-step instructions for getting up and running fast with your business. I've Hustle is here to help you increase your freelance gig income. For more information about I've Hustle, visit us at ivihustle.com or click the link in the description below. Again, if you've found the information helpful, please hit the like button. It lets us know what kind of content to produce to help hustlers like you. While you're doing that, please share this video to help others learn more about being an expert freelancer. This way you'll be able to show yourself as someone who knows how to find the facts and substantiate their expertise. We invite you to subscribe and tap the bell icon to be notified when we upload new content. Please visit the I've Hustle's Gumroad page for ebooks, merch, and reports. Thanks for watching and be sure to check out our other videos. Follow us on social media. Until tomorrow, hustlers.